All right, it says that I'm live, so I gotta see it's gonna kick in. I'm gonna get the notification, and you keep looking at YouTube to see is it gonna pop up on your end. So
Okay,
it should be popping up in just a minute. Make sure I mute my phone out. Uh, okay.
cause she wanna have sex.
It look like it started.
I would
Okay,
call the police.
I got the email.
I would.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, I
That
would.
scares me.
That I would call the police. I would.
But
I would just
I want a
because
restraining
you
order.
need for real. You need to cover yourself.
Oh,
Oh,
I think we heard all that. No, do I need to call you back?
it's
Do I need to
no,
call you back?
it's crazy. It's my 19-year-old. This girl sent him a message, and she's been asking. The message says, I've been asking to fuck for the last week. Stop playing with me.
Oh,
I will
oh,
kill us both."
oh,
And
oh,
she's legit crazy. Something is legit wrong with this girl, and he needs a
oh,
restraining order.
oh.
Hi, pretty girl. Hi, pretty
Okay,
girl.
okay.
Real life stuff. I'm telling you. I'm
I
mean,
see.
hey,
I
pretty
see.
girl.
Wow. Um,
Motherly advice. Hey, hey.
I wasn't expecting to hear that. I wasn't expecting to hear that at all. Okay. Well, I hope everything will be okay.
Yeah,
I hope
it
everything
will.
will be
We're
okay.
gonna get a restraining order. It's gonna be fine.
You know what? Like I always say, we're in a different era now, and things have changed so much that you don't know which way to look, up, down, left, or right. Because of all the crazy shit that's going on. You hear me? So,
This
wow.
girl is legit nuts. She left the state and came back. She don't even know people here. She left the state and came back, and I don't know. People are strange. People are
Yes,
strange.
yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Strange,
Well,
strange,
again,
strange.
I hope everything will be okay because I didn't expect to start the show off hearing that right there.
I'm sorry.
I didn't expect
He
to
didn't
hear
know that I was on. He didn't know I was on here.
I promise you, I did not expect to start off the show to hear that right there. So, wow, okay. I'm a little
I'm
nervous.
sorry.
I'm a little nervous, but I hope everything will be okay, ma'am. I see people
Oh
coming
yes,
in.
yes.
Lady Law, what's going on? Roller Man, what's going on? Hey, neighbor Nisa, we got somebody named Stacy. What's going on? Did you share the show out? Let everybody know because it was kind of hard for me. Well, I try to do as much as I can, but by me going out running errands and I had to rush to get back and try to do everything. So, did you get a chance to share it out?
There's not no video coming up on my screen. It's a black screen that says the live event will begin in a few moments.
Refresh it, see what happens. Because you got people coming in, refresh it. You might got to refresh, or allow, or come out and go back in it.
Okay. All right. There it goes.
There you go. Okay then. What's the possibility you might get to a room that's a little bit quiet? Because I don't want people to hear your personal business.
Hey.
While she's doing that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chris Stone Show. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching my content. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all been following this story with Antionetta Rountree, her daughter Rica Rountree, if you've been following the story, Rica Rountree was, and I hate to say this word, but it is what it is. Rica Rountree was murdered by her dad's girlfriend named Cynthia Baker. I've done numerous streams about this story, and I have talked to Antoinetta on numerous times about this story, tragic incident, what's been going on. This lady been getting a lot of support, from me and for people that's coming in the chat room. I absolutely love this woman, for her strong will as to what's going on. Because, dear, I was watching your video. You was at work the other day. I was like, I was holding my head like, wow, you know, she's such free spirit after what went on with her baby. Wow, how can you do that? Because I'd probably still be distraught. But you was at work and you was doing your little dance and whatnot. I said, man, this woman got a strong spirit, you know? So, hey, goddamn, you know? But other than that, guys, I asked her to do an update with me, and here we are right now, and I'm not going to keep her for long. So we're just going to catch up with her and see what's going on with her. So first off and foremost, how you doing, my love?
I am well. I'm doing really good. You see, I'm still working, so I'm one of the blessed that didn't get displaced, so that's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing all of my kids on Rica's birthday, my sons came out from Minnesota, so I mean, I'm living.
All right, all right, all right. So I'm gonna get right in to it. So a lot of people, well, I got one person who keeps saying to me they want to know what's the updates been going on. But before we get into that, Antoinetta, I want to play something. I want to play something that caught my attention, and I missed this, and I don't know how I missed this, but I'm gonna play it for the people. And I was quite saddened when I saw this. I'm gonna see if I can pull this up. And when it gets through playing, I want to talk about this a little bit. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So I'm gonna see if I can get it pulled up. Now it's a news article, and the news article is entitled "Who DCFS thinks is responsible for 8-year-old murder." It doesn't necessarily say Rica's name, but we know it's about Rica. So I'm gonna put this link up and let everybody hear it. And pull this over here. And I don't know how I missed this because when I looked her name up, this is one of the first things that popped up. And I was like, wow, how did I miss this? Okay, so okay, if everything worked with me now. Okay, here we go. And if I'm not mistaken, for what little I saw, was you sitting in the school or something when you was talking to these people?
I was in prison.
Oh, you was. Okay.
If I am not mistaken, you said I'm sitting,
Yeah,
and
you're
yes, it's on
sitting
the
down.
screen.
You're sitting
It's a
down
blue shirt.
in a blue shirt. Yeah. And I don't know what the hell this damn thing
Yeah, I
just
was
did.
in Decatur Department of Corrections.
Okay. Guys, who are y'all who watching? Y'all gotta forgive me because I'm working with a new computer, so everything is kind of crazy right now. So it look like it's having a mind of its own. But look like I'm finna get it right on track right now. And for what I'm looking at right now, this was done on October the 28th, 2019. But now here's the kicker to this. When I saw this link, it had on there that it was posted back last month sometime. You know, so it kind of confused me a little bit. But that's okay though. We're gonna hear this and we're gonna talk about this if you don't mind. So let's see if it's gonna play. And I'm pretty much sure ads gonna pop up right now, because that's what these news clips do. Ads pop up. And it gets right into the article. So let's see what we got here. And guys, thank y'all so much for coming in. Who all in the chat room? Thank y'all so much for coming in. Please get them thumbs up for your boy.
Project Illinois tonight. We bring you the.
Well, damn, it's going right to the news clip. Let's get right into it then, ladies and gentlemen. Let's listen to this news clip with Antoinetta and sad story all over. So let's have a listen. Can you hear it when I just played it? Can you hear Antoinetta when I just played it?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Surprising key piece of evidence prosecutors used to arrest an accused killer. Last week, we told you about the victim, Rica Rountree, a carefree child whose life sadly ended when she was just 8 years old. Her father's girlfriend is accused of kicking her so hard that it killed her. Today, News Channel 20's Anna Espinosa dives deeper into Rica's home life to find out what went wrong. Anna?
Rica Rountree will never attend a school dance or go to college because her life was tragically cut short. Police have charged her dad's girlfriend with her murder, but according to DCFS, someone else could also be responsible for Rica's death.
Every day that I spent with her was an amazing day. Every day that I have without her, it hurts.
Rica Rountree was born April 16, 2010. The Department of Children and Family Services had been involved with her since she was 4. And in 2016, police raided her mother's home after an undercover drug buy. Police arrested Rica's mother, Antoinetta Simmons.
Drugs is real. Nobody is 8, 9 years old saying when I grow up I want to be a drug addict. When I grow up I want to be a bad parent and I want to put my children through troubles. Nobody.
Rica was sent to live with her father, Richard Rountree, and his girlfriend, Cynthia Clay, also known as Cindy. After serving several weeks in jail, Antoinetta was out and established visitation with Rica. That's when she says she noticed Rica acting differently.
So she was playing with her brother and she was whipping at him and she's like, this is the kind of belt Cindy hits me with.
Simmons says she asked Rica's dad, Richard, about her behavior.
He made it seem like I was bitter and disgruntled behind him, and it wasn't. I just wanted him to take the time out to listen to Rica because Rica know love.
After police advised, she filed a restraining order against Richard. A judge granted the order and DCFS investigated. They deemed the allegations unfounded and the court gave Rica back to Richard.
That was the hardest thing. Next to finding out that she had died is the look on my baby's face, and we cried.
A year and a half later, Rica was dead, but an arrest didn't come for 3 months until officials searched Cindy's iCloud. And according to prosecutors, Cindy had videotaped herself abusing Rica. They detailed the videos in the following statement. The defendant dragged RR into the bedroom by her neck. Moments later, showing RR naked and holding candles. Later, the defendant hits both sides of RR's ears / face, asking, "Do I need a collar for you?" Then she puts her hands around RR's neck. This goes on for 23 minutes. Prosecutors also say there's a video showing Cindy knee RR in the back multiple times as she screams like she's in pain.
I wonder if Cindy wouldn't have been crazy enough to record herself beating my daughter if she'd ever been arrested.
Antoinetta also questions how much Rica's father knew about his daughter's situation.
His only position was to protect his daughter and to keep her safe, house her, feed her, love her, and he didn't do that. And he chose to be with the woman. And from the autopsy, it doesn't show that this happened one time. In the autopsy, it says chronic child abuse.
While prosecutors haven't charged Richard with any crime, this document obtained by News Channel 20 says that DCFS thinks he was also responsible. DCFS indicated him for death by neglect, internal injuries by neglect, cuts, welts, and bruises by neglect, and torture. And for once, Antoinetta agrees with the department.
He's responsible for his daughter's death. He should be under a jail.
Again, police have not charged Richard Rountree in connection to his daughter's death, and I called the McLean County State's attorney about those DCFS allegations and why Rountree hasn't been charged. They told me that the investigation is ongoing, and I searched for Richard Rountree on social media and went to his last known address, but was unable to reach him for a comment. Back to you.
Thank you, Anna. On next week's Project Illinois, the question stands, why was Rica never removed from the home despite multiple DCFS investigations?
DCFS is supposed to be that entity that protects our children, period. Regardless of any mistakes that I made, they're supposed to be there to protect our kids.
Next Monday on Project Illinois, we take a look at DCFS's role in this case.
Like I said, there, I looked up your baby's name, and that popped up right there. But it said they just posted it on April or whatnot. The more I view your story, the more I talk to you, the more I do your story. It gets gut wrenching every time to hear that. Um, let's take race out of it for a minute, and I want to say this right here: a woman knows that she can give birth to a child. So from woman to woman, you would think that somebody like Cynthia will understand, y'all things that you go through and the thing that y'all have to give a birth to a child. To know how another mother would feel if somebody would do that to their child. You would think she would understand. But apparently she doesn't. Because when you got evil and jealousy and envy in your heart, then how can we expect somebody to understand? And to this day, even hearing that right there, even though that story was back in October for what I just played, what could that baby possibly done so wrong that she hated her so much? Antoinetta, this is the first time I heard that woman put her knee in your child back as she was screaming. That's the first time I'd heard that. As long as I've been doing your story, that's the first time I'd heard that.
Yeah, I didn't watch the videos, but I guess in the video she's doing a lot of craziness, and that interview was one of three that they aired. They did that one and then two more for Rica. But yeah, she has cigarette burns on her.
Jesus Christ.
It was yeah. There is, I don't know, for Richard to only have to serve about 4 years, there's no way. I don't understand how. There's no way he couldn't have known with the extent of scars and stuff that was wrong with my daughter. There's no way that you can tell me that you just didn't see all the marks and bruises on your baby.
Well, from my understanding, dear, when I was doing your story back in the past while you were still locked up, you saw some of my streams where the court showed, they showed some videos, but for people was telling me there was more videos than that this woman recorded doing to your child. For one, I'm scared to see that shit, because
yeah, I can't watch it.
Yeah, I'm scared to see that. I saw enough when she recorded herself putting your daughter in the corner, holding them cans. That was pretty much enough for me. And the video that she recorded when she was chasing your daughter around the house, as if she was enjoying what was going on. I'm trying to help me understand this. If I heard right in the news, you went for a restraining order or something like that. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. The court, they did award you that, or they didn't, and somehow they ended up giving Rica back to Richard. What happened right there? What I'm missing right here?
So okay, so Rica was taken September 29th. I got raided September 29th, 2016. Rica went to live with her dad at that time.
Okay.
I stayed in jail until December the 5th, 2017 for that. And I didn't get a chance to see Rica again until probably May or June of 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in jail from September to December 2016. I got out, and then I didn't see Rica till like May, June of 2017. And so somewhere around July, Rica was just like sick, like on Saturday nights, because I got her every other weekend. So on like Saturday nights, she just going to like a depressive fit, and just like she didn't want to go home, and and I, tell her, it's going to be cool. We got 2 more weeks. So we went swimming one day, and I was going to drop her off. and she was gonna get something to eat because I only packed snacks for us to eat at the pool. And so I'm like, okay, the pickup point is McDonald's, so I'll just get something to eat at McDonald's. And she was excited about it. We got to turn into the McDonald's parking lot. She saw Cindy's car, and she clutched her stomach and curled over. And she was just like, Mom, I don't want to eat. And I'm like, it's cool, Rica. Like, we at McDonald's, I can get the food for you. And she's like, no, Mommy, I'm not hungry. And so she get out the car, she gets in with Cindy screaming, whatever. Her windows are tinted, so I don't know who she was screaming at, but she was screaming when Rica got in the car. And so I was at an outpatient, and so I talked to my counselor, and my counselor was like, it's not admissible, but try to record her if she says anything. Try to get something recorded. So whenever she came back, I was working. I didn't get off work until 11 o'clock. And so Rica and Charles, they wanted me to cook steak for them. So we ate, whatever, and it's late. I'm on my phone. They're just playing on the bed, jumping. And she grabbed the belt. It's a white belt with it's got all the holes in it, but it's got the 2 rings. And they got like, the ring rimmed belt. And it's 2 going all the way down, the whole belt. And she's like, that's the kind of belt Cindy hits me with. And she was whipping at Charles with it. And so I put my phone on record and I tried to just get her to repeat what she had already said. So I called DCFS that night, the 800 number, and they really it was horrible. It was a horrible experience. So the next day was Sunday. I did not want to take Rica back. I refused to take Rica back. Called the police and let the police listen to the recording or whatever when he came. And he said, there's no way I would give that child back. It's a civil matter. You don't have to worry about going to jail, but tomorrow you need to file for a restraining order. And so that next day, I went and I applied for the restraining order. They gave her to me while they did their investigating. And over that month that they investigated, Rica seen the guardian ad litem twice. And she met with DCFS outside the courthouse at the bus stop. 2 white dudes came and talked to her for 5 minutes. I didn't find out that the case was unfounded until I went to court, and he told me that he didn't care because the attorney said, Richard's attorney said, oh, he's prepared to give the little girl back to you, drop the restraining order. And I was like, okay, bet. The lawyer went to the judge's chambers, and he was back there for like 20 minutes, and he came back out, and he's like, he just started hearing the case. He just started going in about the case and asking me questions and proceeding as normal. And so I'm like, what's going on? And then I'm like, he said he's going to give my daughter back to me. And the judge said, I don't care what he said. That little girl is not going back with you. You've done enough, caused enough problems, and she's not going with you. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, you need to drop her off to her father today. And so I had to go and tell Rica that she had to go back to her dad. And it was, that's what happened. Like, I don't know, the judge and his lawyer buddied up. I don't know what the hell went wrong, but 5 minutes talking to her outside of the bus stop wasn't enough for me. I never thought it was. The guardian ad litem, who's supposed to be Rica's voice, go into the courtroom and say that Rica's been manipulated. There's no way that she's been abused. She's too articulate and able to verbalize, the account. So there's no way that it really happened. It had to have been me putting the stuff in her head. So I had to get my baby back. That was August 15th, I think, of 2017, and I didn't see my daughter again until April 20th, 2018, and that was the last time I seen her alive. And I took pictures of her face and neck being all bruised up.
And this was all this took place after you found out about the abuse and stuff. All this took place after that.
Yeah.
Man, they really had it out for you. Man, they really had it out for you. So let's kind of fast forward a little bit because, like I said, I don't want to hold you up for long. And thank you, dear, for coming back on again.
No problem.
I know you was trying to move forward and get everybody who knew something, everybody that was involved, you know what I'm saying, get them to get some kind of punishment. Where are we on that right now?
Well, COVID's got us at a standstill. There's court coming up. I haven't gotten a notice yet that it's been canceled. So I don't know if it will be, but I think on May 8th, we go to court for Cindy, and then, there's another person that's been charged.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I can't talk about it.
I know.
Yeah, I can't talk about it, but so I mean, I'm still fighting to get justice. I'm still fighting to expose DCFS, like the stuff that I'm going through to get my son back, the stuff my son is going through. I mean, it's unheard of, for real. Like, they're trying to put my son in a residential placement because of whatever reason. I don't know, because I'm disrespectful. I don't have respect for DCFS or its workers. I will not. And my son does not either. And so when we talk to him the same way I talk to him, and I'm not going to correct them. We don't have no respect for you. I'm doing all the classes. I'm doing everything they're asking me to do. I come and give them one thing that's been completed. They come with something else. Okay, so now I've got to do domestic violence. I'm going to do that over the phone. I'm doing mental health because I need independent mental health. So I'm doing that. And it's just like, oh, now she wants drug screens, in which she should have been dropping me since December. She hasn't dropped me a single time. So then she wants my parole officer to give her the drops that he's got for me. And he's like, I don't work for them. They need to do their job. Like, so she's like, well, you're not going to get him back because you need at least 6 clean screens. And I'm like, it's not my fault that you all dropped me. So you're going to go into court and tell the court that, what, y'all didn't ask for a drop? And my parole officer is not obligated to give y'all what he got? I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's my fault. I mean, it's just like, I don't know. They tell me that they told my son that I haven't done anything to get him back. And I'm like, haven't done anything, finished the classes, did the assessment, got a job, been working consistently, got an apartment, he's got his own room, is ready for him to come be in it. But they'd rather bounce him around and put him in residential than let him come home to me. I don't understand it. Like, DCFS is really, I don't know, they bullies, and I'm working to try to expose them and get someone to listen. I called and filed a report with the Office of General Assembly, and they talk just like DCFS. It's like they're all covered for each other. Leave it up to the judge. Okay, how am I supposed to get to the judge? Everything has to go through the judge, but how am I supposed to get to the judge? But then DCFS is still the ones calling all the shots, and they're bogus. There's no checks and balances. There's nobody to tell these people what they're doing to me is wrong as fuck. Like, I should have had my son back when I came from prison. I got my son too because I went to prison. Why do I need domestic violence? Why do I need mental health? Why do I need substance abuse? Why do I need all this made up ass shit when I got my son too because I went to prison? And didn't have anybody in this town to get my son back to my family in Minnesota. Period.
You know, one thing I noticed about this news article is, you notice the title said DCF, who they think to blame. You notice they blame everybody else except for themselves.
They're never going to take accountability for their roles and what they're doing to cause harm and death to our kids. They're never going to. They want to continue to collect their paychecks and like they're doing so much justice and so much good. I'm yet to find a worker that stands on their principles. I haven't met one yet.
Gotcha. Let's now I want to go back a little bit because I remember when I first talked to you, I asked you about this drug bust thing, and you say the way they putting it out there, that's not what happened. So tell me, what this drug bust happened? What happened with that? How did you end up getting busted?
When I got raided,
yeah.
Somebody came in and bought drugs. It was a controlled buy. It was a controlled buy. The police were trying to give me for quite some time, but they just had found somebody to come in and buy drugs twice, and then they came. They raided the house. I wasn't at home when they raided. But the kids, I wasn't home when they raided. They stopped me on the road. They had planned on stopping me, but they stopped me going to the grocery store, and then they raided my house simultaneously.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I lost my job. I was trying to supplement my income. Of course, there were other avenues. There was other options. There was other things that I could have done. I didn't. You know, that's the choices I made, and ultimately, that choice led to losing my daughter to my daughter's death. I mean, that's what happened. I mean,
And I want you to understand, when I first talked to you, and when I talked to you more times after that, that's why I'm not giving you any flack about what you did to lose your child, because you know what you did right there. You admitted it. You owning up to it. You got a lot of people that do this stuff and still try to make excuses as to what happened. They try to blame everybody else but themselves. But just because I'm not gonna give you a hard time, I mean, that don't mean other people gonna give you a hard time, which we already see that now. Because according to your group, you got a lot of people that's give you a hard time about that. But the thing is, I mean, that's gonna come with this territory. I mean, you always gonna get a hard time about that. Where your ass ain't been selling drugs, then you wanna launch your damn child. Okay, that's gonna come with it. So, but it sounds like you accepting it. You know it's gonna come. But here's the thing, though. You got some people that's gonna harbor on one thing, but you got other people that are gonna be like, okay, dear, you fucked up. Let's move forward now and try to fix what you did in the past. The only difference that's going to come out of this is you can't bring your baby back. But see, here's the thing. Your housemate got raided and you may have sold drugs. But that's not what killed your child. That would make you lose your child. But that's not what killed your child. What killed your child is the father wasn't there to protect. What killed your child was you had an evil ass, if I should call her a stepmom. You had an evil ass.
I didn't say no stepmom. She wasn't married to Richard.
Okay.
That was
Sorry.
a piece of ass that he was getting, and he sold his soul for money that she was providing.
Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. But but damn, let me not say that word no more. Goddamn. Ladies and gentlemen, I am live again with Miss Anntionetta Rountree. I have had several streams with her, and I've been covering her Rica story for a long time now. And again, I have to come do an update, and she's here with me doing an update. But again, dear, let me not say that word no more. Matter of fact, let me take that word out of my mouth and throw it in the trash can, okay? But but you got an evil ass person for some reason. Seemed like they hated your child and did whatever they could to abuse your child. And of course, we heard the famous text, would it be better if my daughter wasn't here? That right there still sticks in the back of my mind. Wow, that's just too crazy when I heard that. So if you're looking at the YouTube screen, when was this picture taken with you and her?
That was on her birthday. That was on her birthday, 2000, probably 14.
Okay.
Yeah, she was turning 4 on there. Yeah.
So
I kept her with the crowns, the tiaras.
I know.
She
This
loves
is a
having
beautiful.
crowns.
This is a beautiful picture with y'all two on there. Let's take another trip back. Let's take another trip back down. When the school saw things, this for people who ain't been following the story. When the school saw things was going wrong with your baby, from what I'm hearing, that the school did report this too, or did they not report it? What happened when the schools when they saw this?
Okay, so I know in April when I went to school, the school that she went to was the same school that her brothers went to. And when I seen her, I went to the office and I told them that they were mandated to report what they were seeing. My daughter has never looked like that, ever. Like, I was pregnant coming to that school. So my daughter taking steps in the hallway as she learned to walk. Like, they knew us at that school. They've never seen a child look the way she looked. And they were mandated to report that. And they never did. That school never did. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure which school did report, but I know at some point she was moving schools. She was taking her out of one school, putting another school And I think even though they did report, nobody followed through. Nobody followed up. Nobody went to say, "Hey, what happened?" You know. And then I read the report where these investigations, one lasted 8 days, one lasted 24 hours, and then when they instructed Richard to take Rica to the hospital about her eyes, he called them and said that he took her and she was fine. And they accepted that and closed the case.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, but here I am, damn near 5 months out of prison, very capable of handling my son, and I can't even get him. Why the hell do they got so much time to harass me, but they didn't have a lick of time to look out for my baby? And they don't understand where my anger comes from in dealing with them. Why the fuck are y'all bothering me about my son who has a loving home to come to, but y'all will do shit to save my daughter? I'm confused as hell by these people. And then the bitch want to act like my son apparently is some super kid. Like, come on now, he's 13. He done been through the worst shit of his life. What do y'all expect from him? You know, DCFS is fucked up, man.
Your son, this not the same one that when we went live, you talking about call police, but this ain't the one we talking about, is it?
No. That's my third. I'm talking about my 13-year-old, the one that's in DCFS care.
Okay.
My 19-year-old, he just a 19-year-old have girl problems.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to
It
see.
ain't
I'm
normal.
about to try to see if I can edit that part out when this thing load up. Cause I said you should have seen my phone. I'm like, oh. I'm like, oh no, we don't need to hear that. So I'm like, we do not need to hear that.
Shit, we might need witnesses. That
Well,
girl touched my
yeah,
baby.
that. Well, shit. Well, you make a point. Well, you know, again with that situation, I hope everything will be okay with that. You know,
Yeah,
so
it'll work itself out.
okay. I downloaded a video. And I want to play it for everybody. And I want you to hear this because I thought it was so sweet. I don't know when did y'all do this, but I want everybody to hear this. So I'm going to put the video up now. And ladies and gentlemen, if you hadn't had a chance to say it, say happy birthday or happy belated birthday to Rica, because her birthday just passed, right?
April 16th.
April the 16th. Ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday to Rica Rountree.
You mean to tell me I just missed that whole thing? We gotta do it over. We gotta do it over. All right, you guys, sing one more time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rica. Happy birthday to you. Now blow out the fake lit candles. Did you make a wish? Okay.
Amen. I saw her throw up the 4, so she turned 4 in that. She turned 4. She turned 4 in that one.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
bless her heart.
So the other picture of me and her, that was her actual birthday date, April 16th. This right here picture, this video was the weekend that we had her birthday party, and that's when the newspaper rode past and caught her on her bow bike, and they put her in the newspaper on her bike on her birthday. That was I don't know if it was Easter. I think it might have been Easter too.
You know what tickled me when I first saw the video? How she was looking at how everybody was singing it. She was just looking around, just had this small little grin, and she didn't really smile big until you told her to blow out the fake candles. That's when she really smiled big. But the way she was just looking around, she's like, yeah, this all me, So bless this baby heart. Seriously, bless this baby heart.
Rica's birthdays be events.
I
It be so much planning that goes into her little birthdays.
But you know what? we can look at this and say this is a precious moment, but it's sad that we won't be able to see this moment again. This is sad. This will make stories like this sad. You know, when you see how all the kids are happy and she's happy, everybody happy for her and enjoying themselves. You know, as a matter of fact, this reminds me of my grandmother when she threw a birthday party for us and stuff like this. You know, how we are so happy to have this. You have all people around. You be like, yeah, he's all about me. He's all about me, you know. And, oh man, it's just sad to see that this precious baby. We won't see another moment like this again because of that fuck bitch who did this to your child, man. So
Yeah. Yeah.
But then,
It's cool.
Go ahead, dear. Wait,
I was saying it's cool. My son Charles, my 13-year-old, he came to the prison and he was like, Mama, but you know, we gotta keep living, you know. And for my son, who was 12 at the time, to tell me that I needed to keep living, that's exactly what I'm doing. The difference between maybe me and some other people that may be in a situation like mine is that I'm a firm believer in what I read in the Bible. I believe in God. I believe that, I mean, first off, ain't nobody leaving this earth alive. We all gonna die. How she died, that's horrible. However, how she died, the way that they videotaped it and all this shit that's going on right now, my daughter's purpose is, her life and her purpose is going to be far greater than what that death, because she's going to change and save so many other lives. Her torture, her little brave heart, all the suffering she went through, she going to save so many other people, because I'm not going to stop. I'm fighting hard as hell for my baby, and she gonna save a lot of people. So I'm happy. I'm grateful. I'm blessed that God trusted me to have this battle and go through what I'm going through, because I'm built for it, and I'm not gonna stop.
Amen.
She empowered me by taking my baby.
Amen.
You ain't tear me down, break me, none of that shit. You empower. I mean, they empowered me, and the way this state is handling it, they're empowering me, because I'm not gonna stop. All they doing is, you know, pouring gasoline and making the fire burn hotter. So let's go.
Amen. 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 And that's what I like to hear right there. You know, don't let nobody try to tear you down, discourage you about the mistakes that you made. You know, I mean, we all make mistakes, and like I always say, a lot of my streams, some mistakes we can come from, some of them we can't come back from because they just really fucked up mistakes and we can't bounce back from it. And some mistakes that we make will be the last mistake that we make in our lives. And fortunately for you, you have a lot of time right now to rectify a lot of mistakes that you made. You doing damn good right now. You got out of jail and got a job and still got that damn job. All right? You still got
Yeah,
that damn job.
I actually quit working at the first job I had because I was housekeeping. And I went to school. I got a little more sense. I'm not knocking no housekeepers.
Oh, you in school right now?
Just me and my drive. I was not comfortable working as a housekeeper when I got education to do other things, and I was blessed enough to be put into a position where I'm doing exactly what I went to school. Well, I ain't got the marketing part, but I'm on computers and I'm doing exactly what I love to do in an office.
Okay. Wait. Did you say you in school now or you went to school?
I went to school.
Okay, before your stuff happened, right? Or after you got out?
No, before.
Oh, okay then. Okay, I thought you said you was in school now. Like, wait, damn, I must have missed that update. Shit, I must have missed
Lord,
that.
I don't want to go back to school. I heck you know.
Okay, I thought you said you was in school. And I said, well, go ahead, girl, go ahead with your bad self. I didn't know you had all that going on. You had all that going on. But Antoinetta, you know, dear, I can't just, I mean, it's only so much I can say about your story because I don't have a biological child to say, you know, hey, I know how you feel in this day the third because I don't have a biological child. I can imagine how you feel, you know, and I can imagine, you know, some days you be cool, like right now. You sound like you cool as hell right now. And I can imagine some days you wake up, man, and you probably can barely move because you miss your baby.
Yeah. It be some long nights. It be some very long nights. But I mean, I got the videos, I got the pictures, I got the memories. I got a lot of things to help me get through. I got an amazing support system. I got a bunch of strangers that check in with me all the time. I got a bunch of people that lift me up when I'm down. I got so much support. I mean, it's crazy how much support I have. Literally 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I can't sleep. I can get online, and I got people talking to me, and just there, so that there helps so much because I'm not by myself. And then I got my son here. I mean, there's a lot of things that are keeping me lifted. And then the fact that I gotta get justice. I gotta see justice. I gotta complete this. I gotta finish. I gotta finish hard, and I'm not playing with these people. They will be held accountable for what happened to my daughter. I'm not going to stop.
Amen. 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 You keep doing what you're doing, dear, and you keep fighting because you sound like you're making good progress. And you just said somebody else that got arrested, so hey, it sound like me, you making damn good progress. So they mean they making more arrests. When I guess when this C-19 pass, we gonna see some more news clips of who all is involved in this fuck shit. But let me ask you this before I let you go: do you got people that's trying to hit you up in private and talking shit to you?
Yeah. Of course
Okay.
Of course I do. If so they talk shit in the group, and then when if they get blocked in the group, they'll make pages and come in my inbox. But Chris, I'm a real nigga. I am not even. I'm not back. I ain't ducking none. I ain't dodging none. Pull up. Most of these motherfuckers not even around me. Like, y'all don't like the shit I just posted about my son the other day. A motherfucker gonna say called my son a bastard and was talking shit, and I didn't block her out the group. I was waiting on her to say something else. Let me know, but bitch, I don't even know you. You don't even know me, and you're nowhere near me. So you talking shit to do what? Like, I like to fight. I have no problem fighting because I'm pretty damn good at it. Pull up. Don't sit and be disrespectful and talk shit, and you don't even know me. You don't know me. You know this internet shit. You don't know me. You talking shit and you saying shit like, what kind of human are you, first off, to even have anything negative to say to me, bitch? And I ain't done shit. A lot of these motherfuckers, I ain't never done shit to them. You feel some type of way because of how I feel about these people that did something to my child. I don't have a right to be upset about that shit. I don't have to like these people ever again in life. Y'all mad at me because of how I feel about the people that hurt my child. I'm so confused by that.
Well, I let me say this right here. I know it's maybe easier said than done. Everybody has their business different, but dear, you on a good track right now. So I mean, don't let these folks pull you out and let you get put right back in where you came from. Amen. Please don't do
Yeah,
it
no, I
because
ain't going back.
I would hate to be doing a story and say, y'all know what? I sit up there and did this girl's story, this motherfucker, and got in trouble again. So I would hate to be doing a story.
I already know you're gonna clown my black ass. I'm not going. I'm not going.
And I would hate
I'll go
to
back
do
to
that.
prison and get out and be looking you up, but I'll be shaking my head, laughing all at the same damn time.
I would
I
hate
ain't
to be
going.
sitting up here looking so disappointed. Guys, I sit up there, got this girl's story and this, that, the third. This motherfucker that landed right back in jail. What the fuck is wrong with you, Antoinetta? But, I mean, anybody in your shoes would have to understand. But, dear, you're on the right track now. So, I mean, if it comes down to that you got to defend yourself, I mean, defend yourself is one thing. But if you're going out looking for trouble, that's a whole totally different thing. So I hope you're not going out looking for trouble. So if somebody does come in your safe space, I mean, you had the right to defend yourself. So I'm with you on that. But, don't incriminate yourself and fuck up what you got going on because I'm on your side. And like a lot of people in the chat room, they on your side. And all the people who support you, they on your side. And if we all on the same page, we don't want to see you go back. So, I mean,
I do want to tell you though, in that respect, Miss Darlene, you know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
She had picked up a cell phone outside of one of the restaurants. It was raining muddy, and as she was coming out the store, the phone lit up on the ground. She picked it up, she threw it in the truck. She said, well, with keys or IDs, wallets or whatever, you can send them back. I mean, well, wallets you send back, but what do you do with the phone? So she just put it in there, went to mind her business. She get a call from the police about the phone. So whenever she comes out, it's a group of people, and oh, you nigger bitch, and you thief, and just really getting down on her heavy.
Wow.
And so they ended up calling backup to disperse them. So she's heading home now at this point. She's at her boyfriend's. So she's heading home, and the car is following her. And she's just trying to figure out, like, why are these people following me, whatever. So she ended up going to, now we're Bloomington Normal. So she started in Bloomington, she ends up in Normal. So both of these police are involved now. But the following morning, she got a call to tell her that the big beef wasn't about the phone. The big beef was about her association with me and the whole Rica case.
Shit,
and
really?
And ironically, the phone that she picked up belonged to their people.
Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious?
And they recognized her from her coat from being on the news. And they were trying to attack her, and she was so afraid. When she called me, and I'm like, why are you telling me this? And then as she told me, she said, yeah, the officer said he had to dig into it. It just didn't sit well with him, how irate they were, how angry they were about a phone. And yeah, he said it's because those were Cindy's daughter's people.
What's the odds of that happening? That shit almost like it was a setup, damn near. How you putting it?
Hell, right?
How you putting it? Almost like it was set up. The phone was left there for her to pick it up so they can do all this. Wow, but we know it's a coincidence. Wow.
She kept saying. She said, I mean, it was so crazy, and I left out a lot. But she said it's something out of a fucking movie. You would not have believed it unless you were there. It was crazy.
Right.
I mean, and whenever she came to my job, she had been crying. She hadn't been sleeping. She was still clearly shaken up a day later. I mean, so I don't know what's to these people. I don't know. I'm grateful enough I don't duck, dodge, nothing. I walk to and from work. I'm outside. I don't hide from nobody. I'm not looking for trouble, but I'm not going to run from it either. But I'm grateful that I ain't had that kind of problem. But I expect it. I don't know when, but I do expect it at some point, especially as these cases proceed and court proceeds and people start getting in trouble for what they're doing. I think it's going to get a little bit more aggressive.
Shit, the way you talking, would you like to come down here? Let me pay you to be my bodyguard then. Shit, I mean, you sound like a bulldog over there. I don't give a fuck. I'm ready. I'm always ready. Damn. Okay.
I am.
I'm gonna send for you to come to Memphis, and you gonna be my bodyguard. No matter where the fuck I go, you gonna be my bodyguard. God damn. But
I'm 41 now. I don't want to fight, but it's just like, damn. I'm tired of being stepped on. I'm tired of not fighting. I called myself fighting for 2 years before my daughter died, and I was defeated. Right now, I'm not being defeated by anybody, by any means, on any level or any situation. I'm fighting to the dirty end in everything that I do. I'm not going to stop until I'm satisfied, until DCFS, until teachers, caseworkers, whoever had a part in my daughter's death. I'm not stopping. So keep on picking at me and picking at my supporters, because all it's doing is making us bond together and fight harder.
So let me ask you this. When you heard that happened to Miss Darlene, how many times was it going through your head? Man, I wish I was in her shoes right there. I wish I was in her shoes right there. I'm ready. How would you say that to yourself? I wish I was in her shoes. Wow. Ooh, I wish that was me.
I mean, I'm trying to live right, so it's a lot of times that I be having to thank God, and ask for forgiveness for my thoughts, because I sure as hell was like, well, I'd be right back in jail if I would have been there, because I'd have teed off on somebody. And so I just thank God that I wasn't there, but damn it, I wish I was.
Man, calm down. You need to calm yourself down, dude. We don't want you to go back, so calm down. We know you like to fight. Well, now I know now you like to fight, so calm down. I'm glad you weren't there, because you would have went right back where you came from, so I'm glad you wasn't there.
I'm so lame, Chris. I'm so lame. Like, I go to work and I come home, I go to the grocery store, I shop online. I'm in the house. My apartment is so comfortable. Like I don't have to go out. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to be around people. Like I'm scared. I'm not going back to prison. I'm scared. I stay
Hey,
out of trouble.
look, they call
My
us
kids talk
squares.
crazy. I have to hang up.
They,
When my kids are on Messenger, video chat, and they get to talking, I'm on parole. I got to hang up. We are not having this conversation. I'm not even playing.
hey, they call people like us squares. I've been getting called a square since I was a teenager because I don't smoke, I don't drink, and I don't do what the hoodlum and the thugs does. I got a cousin who just in the chat room. If she's still in there, she can tell you that I'm a square and a lame. But I would rather be a square and a lame to be at home and not smoke and drink than to be out there and be one of the hoodlum and thugs. The guy keep looking over my shoulder trying to see who's finna pop my ass, or is the police gonna stop me and take me to jail? So if a lame keeps me out of jail, keeps me out of trouble, then hey, I'll wear that hat proud, goddammit. So I ain't mad at you. Then with this shit that's going around, how everybody getting in and dying from it, hell, everybody should be sitting at home, but they're not taking it serious. Everybody's still going out partying, then going to the hospital crying. She told me, I got it. Well, they told you social distancing, so you didn't practice it. So, hey, you got it. So, ain't no sense you complaining now. So a lot of us got our priorities in the wrong box, and that's what it is. And so hey, wear that lame hat, dear. But when it's when this shit goes on and goes away, hey, be free like a bird. Cause I know I sure in the hell I am when the shit goes away. So I wouldn't feel no way about it. Shit, stay at home. Better safe than sorry. Okay, better safe than sorry.
Absolutely.
Let's say sorry. Well, other than that, love, thank you so much for coming back on the show. Again, keep doing your fighting. It sounds like you're making progress. And I can't wait to see more news articles of who this mystery person that you can't talk about right now that's been arrested, because everybody who did have something to do with it, get them in. And I hope one of the motherfuckers is the daughter, because I am so disgusted in that video how she was gyrating, had your baby hands holding up them goddamn cans. So I hope she's one of them that's going to be behind bars. She might not get much time, but I hope she gets something behind them damn bars, and I hope somebody do her the same way. Gyrate behind her and raise her arms up and hold up some damn cans, Let her see how that shit feels, bitch. But anyway, though, dear, thank you so much for coming back on the show. Thank you for giving us the updates. And more power to you. And as always, I'm going to keep in touch with you.
Hey, hold on just a second. Did you?
Yeah, I just seen it. It just came across my screen. I seen it. Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
Okay.
Oh, one more thing.
Don't let nobody else. I'm
not. That's why I got two computers working. I got to ask you one more thing. I got an email about change.org, and it's talking about your baby. You know anything about that? Change.org is send an email. Hold on, let me see if I can look it up. It was just the other day. Change.org got your baby in here somewhere. Did I start it? Hold on, let me type it in. I'll tell you exactly what it says. Let's see. Oh, no wonder, because Brandis, the one who doing this. I know Brandis. Brandis did this. Here it says as follows. Change.org, Brandis Taylor shared an update on justice for Rica Rountree, convict and sentence everyone involved in her murder to life. Check it out and leave a comment. The potential update, 8 years on February 6, 2020. Richard Rountree pleaded guilty for his involvement in Rica's murder and torture. He was sentenced to 8 years, the same amount of time that precious Rica J spent on this earth. There have also been charges brought against others, and we are still awaiting updates on what will happen with Rica's murder Cynthia. In the meantime, to ensure that this will never happen and I gotta click on to read a full update. So there's a change.org that Brandis Taylor has got going on. Brandis, I need to have you on the show too, because I want to hear your input on this as well. And I've supposed to been talking to Darlene, but Darlene had her birthday going on that day, and it slipped both our minds. She said she was having a ball. So I didn't want to interrupt that at all since she was having a ball, So other than that, though, I would like to talk to Brandon, and if I get a chance, talk to Darlene, and get their thoughts on everything going on. Other than that, dear, thank you so much. You enjoy the rest of your day. And as always, I will keep in touch with you, okay?
All right. Thanks, Chris. You enjoyed it. And thanks to all your viewers for supporting.
And no problem. No problem. No
All right.
problem. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is
Bye.
Anntionetta Rountree. I thank her again for coming in and giving us slight little update what's going on with her story. I'm happy that she's in good spirits right now. Again, I can imagine some days she getting up, just like when my grandma died. Some days I'd be good. You had that one day you get up, and you be like, oh man, I miss grandmother, or I miss my baby, or I miss whoever. That's just how the way things work. But right now, she sounds like she's in good spirit, and that's all that matters right now. Amen. Amen. Much love to you, Antoinetta. Much love to Rica. Again, I hope she's up there playing with Malia and Taylor Rose and everybody. I hope she's having a fun time up there. And thanks to all of y'all who came to join the show. I apologize I didn't get to set it up the way I did, but I run some errands and I came home. I had to kind of rush it. So everybody probably didn't get it, when I had it set up. But trust me, I'm going to do better next time. Other than that, though, one more time, Rica, if you listen to me there, from Chris Thorne Show, and everybody in the chat room there, happy belated birthday.
You mean to tell me I just missed that whole thing? We gotta do it over. We gotta do it over. All right, you guys, sing one more time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rica. Happy birthday to you. Now blow up the fake lit candles. Did you make a wish? Okay.
Amen. Amen. Y'all take care of yourself with each other, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.